Yo, 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 what's up, guys? What's up, guys? Yo, 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 what's up, guys? What's up, guys? How is everybody? Guys, we're gonna get into this, man. This just released. This just in. Guys, we gotta go over this. Okay? Y'all read the description, and I'm serious. I'm serious. Y'all read the description, bro. Okay? Whatever you do, read the description. Don't come in with the craziness, man. Do not. Do not, bro. How's everybody? Boom, boom, boom. Y'all doing good, man? What's up, what's up? Y'all share the stream, bro. Hey. This one's crazy. This one's crazy. Alright? We're gonna watch this before the contest, man. Okay? Guys, I'm gonna turn the camera on. We'll get this running, bro. We're gonna watch this before the contest, man. Let me get that out the stream. What's up? What's up? Guys, y'all read the description. Please, 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 please read the description, okay? We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna watch this. Chair working out. I love it. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna get into it, okay? Alright. Y'all read the description, okay? Please read the description, because I don't want to have to go off on anybody about this situation, bro. Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, guys? What's up? I don't want to have to go off on. I forgot you had the chair. Yeah, man. I love it. I love it. I could just kind of cool back. You know what I'm saying? Alright, look, guys. For real. Alright? Please don't. Y'all all please read the description, okay? Before we get into this, because I don't want to have to go off on anybody about this shit. I really don't, man. This is a touchy subject, but this is something that I want to hear what the man has to say. Period. I want to hear what he has to say. How's everybody? You guys all doing good? I mean, Chris looking mad cute. Damn, daddy. Guys, y'all read it, okay? What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? There's been some shit popping off. I know that. There has been some shit popping off. And it's Mind. Oh, the star. Yeah, there's a little star one. That's Mind. No, Mind. Yep. Can I get a oh yeah? What do I want for Christmas, guys? Okay. All right. We got a good bit of people in here. We're gonna start watching this because it's a long video. Okay. Listen. The contest starts today. Okay. The contest starts today at 4:30. So y'all make sure y'all ready. We've been setting up and shit today and been shooting the shit, guys. We're gonna talk about the other stuff later. There's some a little bit of craziness. Let's go, guys. Y'all make sure y'all read the comments before we start this freaking video. I swear, dude. I do not want to have to like pop off on anybody about this. I want to hear what this man has to say. Okay, so leave your Astroworld comments to yourself. Sit back and listen to what the man has to say, okay? This is his first interview since the situation happened at Astroworld, okay? And it's an interview with Charlemagne the God, and it's Travis Scott, okay? So please, everybody, let's all hear what this man's got to say, okay? Leave your fucking filthy animal comments at home. Alright? Let's go.
Travis Scott, what's up, brother?
What it do?
How you feeling?
You know,
I've been on a lot of
Filthy
like
animals.
different type of like emotions, you know, emotional roller coaster.
Guys, we're not watching Hell's Kitchen we're not gonna watch Hell's Kitchen. We probably won't even watch it today. We got the contest to do today, but we gotta watch this for sure. I finished it yesterday. I finished it yesterday, bro.
You know, I'm so
Caleb. Hey, did you get the song? You did get it, huh? I emailed you the master that I did for it. I appreciate you for letting me master that, dude. That song is hard as fuck. I definitely hope you bring it into the contest.
I always felt like connected with my fans.
All right, guys.
And, you know, I went through something.
This is the last time I'm pausing it. Okay, I am not pausing this video. I'm gonna interact with you guys and chat and stuff like that. But I truly, I'm a Travis Scott fan. Okay, I love Travis Scott. Okay, now, what happened at that festival was a tragedy, and it's sad. You know what I'm saying? It really is. And in my opinion of it, just the reality of it was people talk about the demonic stuff. Like that's all a joke to me. I think the reality of the situation is Travis didn't really care. Travis didn't care about anything that was going on out there. Only thing Travis cared about what was going on with him on stage, and humanity today is taught not to care about each other. Period. Plain and simple. Okay? That's the reality of it. He didn't care enough about them, and they didn't care enough about each other. Okay? I'm not gonna pause this video. We're gonna watch this shit. Okay? Keep your comments to yourself and listen to what the man has to say. I appreciate you.
It gets so hard because.
Oh, you did hit my phone number?
I always felt like connected with my
Yeah,
fans.
it mastered it. You like it?
And, you know, I went through something, you know, and I feel like fans went through something, and people's parents went through something, and it's, you know, it really, you know, it hurts. It hurts the community. It hurts a city. And it's just been a lot of thoughts, you know, a lot of feelings, a lot of grieving, and just, you know, trying to wrap my head around it, you know. I really wanted to be there. And just, you know, wish you could just kind of like hold everyone, you know, kind of just heal them, talk to them, have conversations. You know, it just, you know, it really just hurts, man.
Guys, y'all make sure to read the descriptions, okay?
With this conversation, like, what do you hope to get out of this, or what do you hope to get out?
I don't personally have an intention. I just feel like something happened, and I feel like it's just, I needed just a way to kind of like communicate, you know. One, you know, the families are grieving, you know, it's fans that experienced something, it's fans that came to a show. You know, and I feel like I just have like I've always been that person to always see things through with the people that shared experiences with me. And, you know, it just, things happen, and, you know, I just kind of, you know, it's been such a time, and I've just been trying to just really figure things out, you know.
I know you. I'm sure you experiencing remorse, but was there any hesitation to have this conversation because of the litigation you may be facing?
Well, I mean,
y'all repost the stream, man. Much love,
like,
guys. Y'all repost the stream, bro, for real.
You know, but,
guys,
it's not about that.
We're watching this before the contest. We're gonna,
you know, it's, you know,
guys, we're gonna watch this, and then we're gonna end the stream, and I'm gonna start a fresh one before the contest. Okay?
The artist, you, whoever people think you are, but at the end of the day, you're a human being, you know. And you have emotions. You want to communicate them emotions, you know, and trying to find the best way to communicate. You know, how you just feeling, you know.
How have you been coping with the aftermath of everything?
Can you tell what's going on? We're watching the Travis Scott interview before our contest today.
Just you.
Before our contest.
I've been just in a room for a while, you know, a lot of thoughts, and luckily, you know, you have people around that you can kind of bounce ideas, but it just been, you know, I've been doing this for such a long time, and, you know, nothing like this ever happened, you know, so it just kind of like, you just kind of figuring out, and at the end of the day, like, these fans are your family, so you just feel like you lost lost something, and you do these shows honestly to, for people to have the best experience, and just to think that something like this happened, you're just trying to figure out, just wrap everything around. And so even just for the first couple weeks, it was just me sitting down, but I had to really channel these emotions to just remember, like, if no one's gonna be a voice for these people, I gotta like kind of step up and kind of like be a voice to just figure out that, this doesn't happen in the future, just shows, period. You know what I'm saying? Or figure out the bottom solution of what's going on.
Bro, this
Just
room
try
they're
to
sitting in is crazy.
assure people, safety and what they're doing,
Yeah, you said you was in the room, but then people saw you at the golf course.
I don't think they could have picked a better person to do the interview with
it
him
was just
than
Thanksgiving.
Charlemagne.
And they were there. It's just good people to have around in the community. And, that was just more like a personal time, just trying to get around. Think like some fan came and asked for a photo. But yeah.
Now, let's talk about that night, man. When did you find out things got as bad as they did? Now, that's the question everybody wants to know.
Yeah, it wasn't really until like minutes until like the press conference until I figured out exactly what happened. Even after the show, you just kind of hearing things, but you don't know. I didn't know the exact details until, minutes before the press conference.
Yo, what's
But
up,
even at
everybody?
that
I see
moment,
y'all.
you kinda just like,
Y'all read the description, man. We're not trying to pause this one, man.
You just went
Can you
through
check your
something, and
DMs?
it's just
Yeah, I
like,
got
wait,
you.
what,
So you didn't know people that actually passed away and stuff?
Nah.
Wow.
Until minutes before, which is, yeah, and the thing is like, people pass out, people, things happen at concerts, but something like that, it's just like.
Yeah, people said they collectively heard folks screaming help every time you stopped the song to get your attention. Did you hear any of those screams?
Nah, man. And it's so crazy because I'm that artist too. Like, anytime you can hear something like that, you want to stop the show. You want to make sure, fans get the proper attention they need, And anytime I could see anything like that, I did, I stopped it like a couple times to just make sure everybody was okay. And I just really just go off the, the fans' energy as a collective, call and response. And I just didn't hear that. I got music, I got my in-ears, but I just didn't hear that,
Break that down a little more. Like nobody knows what it's like being on stage except for other artists. So speak to us from that perspective of what you can see and hear. It was like, what, 50,000 people?
Yeah, I mean, you got like
My name is Christian, man.
a venue, filled with like 50,000 people. But it's like a sea. You got lights,
DJ
you got
Drama,
sound,
or
you
Sway.
got pyro.
Or Sway. Sway would have been good too.
You got your mic, got the music, you got band, just all type of, stuff going on.
So it's hard to tell excitement from danger, so to speak?
Yeah, of course. Everything kind of just sounds the same. And at the end of the day, you just hear music, and when you do, you just hear amongst of things, But when you're in a show, you just enter the show, and anytime you can feel anything close to you, you try to like definitely get to that.
So as an artist, how much can you actually, I guess, help in that position?
You can only help what you can see.
What's my favorite color? Black
And
or
then, whatever you
I like
sold,
black
you know what I'm
and-
saying?
I mean that's the absent color,
Whenever
but I like
somebody
black
tell you to
and
stop,
I like
just
pink
stop.
and shit. But
Just wasn't it.
Wasn't that night, huh? Raging has been a part of the culture, of your shows.
Yeah.
You didn't on this night, but
Big
in the
rager.
past, you've encouraged, I guess, the kind of energy that could have led to something like this happening. Do you think that contributed to the energy of this night?
Yeah, nah, I think,
I
it's
joined
something I've been
BandLab like
working on,
2-3 months
for a
ago or
while,
something.
of just creating these experiences and trying to show like the experiences happening in a safe environment. Us as artists, we trust, professionals to make sure that, things happen and people leave.
I like football,
safely, you know what I'm
soccer.
saying? And this night was just like a regular show. It felt like to me. As far as like, the energy, people, it didn't feel like it was like, people didn't show up there to just be harmful. People just, I think, showed up to have a good time, and then, something unfortunate happened. And I think we really just got to figure out, what that was,
Does raging make it harder to identify when something is going wrong in the crowd?
Well, I think, raging is just you know, they have a textbook, you know, definition, but, you know, in concerts, we've grown it to be just an experience of having fun. It's not about just,
I appreciate the follow, King.
harm. It's not about that. It's about just letting go and having fun, you know, help others, you know, love each other. It's not about just, you know, harm. That's not what it's all about. The show isn't just rambunctious for an hour. You know, that's not what it is. You know?
Oh, trust me, I grew up on
I appreciate the follow, King.
so, you know, I
Christian, how did you
understand,
get that white
you know,
hair? I
you just
bleached
don't,
it.
You don't want it to get
Feel bad
too
for
out of
Travis.
hand.
low-key,
but
man.
you know, you know, the energy is high, you know.
I mean, guys, like I said earlier, bro. I know I didn't really want to pause it. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna say it again. The reality of this situation was I don't think really nobody was innocent or nobody was guilty. I think the reality of it was Travis didn't may not have understood, but really didn't care about what was going on out there, and they didn't care about each other out there. You know what I'm saying? Humanity was taught not to care about one another, and Travis didn't care enough about that out there. So I mean, it's just the reality of it, man. It's people want to say all kind of other stuff, but man, it's humanity and fame. Period.
You know, and that's why you want to just make sure that
Be sure to
you know,
send me
people
the
are
server
surrounded to
before we
make
get
sure that
started.
people are just having
Yeah,
the
for
best
sure.
experience,
I'm gonna
you know
send
what
you
I'm
the
saying?
server around
You know, I can't say
3:45,
the
4 o'clock.
energy is high, but you know, you make sure that people are there for people to have like the best experience and leave. You know?
Yeah, you want people to have a good time. You don't want people to get hurt
at
though.
all.
Yeah. And you know, God forbid, pass away. And you know, it's typical for you to stop a show to make sure fans in the crowd get the help, you know, they need. There's even footage of that night of you doing that during the set. Were you unable to sense like a difference in urgency this time around?
I mean, yeah, because you know, you stop the show, but you know, if something's gonna happen, if it's something detrimental, somebody's gonna let you know, or you know, the show just stop.
Yeah.
And you know, that's just wasn't the case. You know, I just kind of stopped the show. You know, you just ask, you have a call and response with the fans. You try to, you know, generally get a response, but you know, if you don't get like a hard stop, you know, it's just you can't, you just go off of what's going on, you know, which makes it
Bro,
so
Kings, what the fuck are you asking,
So
dude?
crazy.
We're literally watching the fucking Travis Scott interview about a concert where a bunch of fucking people got their fucking lives taken away from them, and you're sitting in this comments right now asking me if I have sex, asking me what kind of sports I play. Like, that stuff was cool, but now you're asking me stupid shit, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? Get out, man. Just go, dude. Like, what the
Because,
fuck are you doing, bro? Like, we're literally watching a fucking interview about people who lost their fucking lives, bro. Have some fucking decency. Have some fucking respect.
you know, I feel like if you know anyone would have known, it would have just been like it wouldn't have got that far, you know.
What headspace were you in when you posted that initial response video to
I
the
mean,
situation?
I think it had to have been the night of, you know. So I was just in a headspace of just trying to get a communication out to my fans, you know. I had little to no information, you know, so I was just trying to figure it out and just communicate to them, you know. Yeah, I was just reacting just literally just to get something to the fans, you know. It's people that showed up.
Do you regret that initial video? Do you regret reacting in that way, or not having all the information before you said something?
I mean, yeah, because, you know, you just don't know what's going on, but at the end of the day, I don't, you know, I just wanted to get something out. You know, how my message came out, I can't, you know, I can only go off what I know, but my true intentions of it, you know, was really just trying to get a message across and, you know, really wanted to just touch to the fans, touch to the families, you know, that we here, we grieving, and we'll get through this, you know, through this process.
So what did you know in that first video?
I mean, at that time, I think we just knew that, you know, people pass. You know, we didn't know how. You know, that it was, you know, the news. You know, I think police came out and said.
Hey, Code, I
something,
appreciate you for the follow,
you know,
man.
You're just going off of what you're seeing in the news. You know, you don't really know nothing, and then as the days go on, you start collecting a little bit more information.
They said there was like chaos and trampling being reported since the early afternoon, like hours before the show even started. Were you informed of any of that ahead of time?
Well, no, like, you know, the police. He came and to my trailer, and he congratulated me on, you know, the event and, you know, having something like this in Houston. He let me know that it was mishap at the merch booth earlier. They shut it down, but they opened it back up. They seemed to got it under control. He was gonna step out and just let us know if we need anything. Have a good show. That was it.
A lot of the criticism, from the tragedy, they say is in the poor planning and understaffing of the
You
event.
said you were acting a little
As an
sus, my
artist,
guy.
do you have any involvement in any of that?
Well, I mean, we just do, as an artist, you just do the creative. And for this being my festival, I got, bring artists, creatively produce it. And, we just trust in the professionals to kind of just make sure that, people, are taken care of and, leaving safely. I just can control what I can on the stage, and then, you have the professionals control what they can in the crowd, It's just hard because as an artist, you want to have like the best shows and you want to have the best experiences, and you link with professionals to handle that.
What's up,
side of it,
Angel? How are you today? Guys, if
you
you're
wanna know
just
what's
getting
going
in the
on, I
stream,
think that's
please
what we
read the
gotta figure out,
description before anything, okay? Just please
figure
read
out
the
what
description.
happened there, how did it happen,
You spoke on the Houston police chief. His name is Troy Finner. He came to you, and he said he voiced concerns over the crowd energy. So what did you and your team do with that information? What you got?
Well, I think that's what the media. I think that's what the media said, but I think it read to more so that he wanted.
When you
us
yell,
to,
you talk
he
savage.
knew
I'm
that
from
our crowd
Louisiana,
was,
bro.
The type of crowd that comes.
I
the
mean, I
crowd's
don't know.
a heavy crowd, so to communicate with him if we were doing.
Bro, Kings, dude, what the fuck did I just say? Bro, you've got no kind of fucking respect, bro. These people fucking died. And you're asking me if I have sex and if I'm gay? Dude, where the fuck is your decency?
Anything outside of the week's itinerary, That week we were doing a lot of charity stuff prior to the festival, so there's security at most of the events, but he was just letting us, I guess in that statement he was just saying if we do anything outside of what we had on our itinerary, let them know.
Weirdos, dude.
But we didn't even get to that point.
It's crazy. Just being there kicking it with you for a little bit, I can see that, this is weighing real heavy on you.
Yeah.
So how much do you feel a sense of responsibility for what happened that night?
Well, fans come to the show and have a good experience, and I have a responsibility to figure out what happened here. I have a responsibility to figure out the solution. And I gotta, and hopefully this takes a first step into, us as artists, having that more insight of what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
I see y'all.
And
I'm saying, dude, really, bro? Come on, man. These people lost their lives, bro. Not only did these people lose their lives, but think about the psychological and mental effect that shit had on this man. You know what I'm saying? So, have respect for the people who died and their family. Also, have respect for this dude. What the fuck? What the fuck? At the end of the day, everybody was wrong, okay? Everybody. They shouldn't have been that many people there, period. Travis shouldn't have did what he did. They should have cared about each other. But don't come in my fucking shit asking me dumbass shit like if I have sex or if I'm gay, bro. Shut the fuck up and listen to what this man has to say, bro.
The professionals to kind of, surround and figure out more of an intel, whether it's tech, whether it's, more of a response, whether it's whatever the problem is, to figure out that in the future moving forward in concert safety.
No, I'm not gay.
Again,
But let's talk about those professionals. How much?
I've got a wife and
how much
3
responsibility
kids.
Do you think Live Nation and Score More, the promoters, having all of this?
I mean, they do their job of, setting these things up. So I mean, I think, they when we dial into what, specifically happened here, I feel like, even they can kind of help, figure out.
Oh, I know,
what
Shoto. I
happened
wasn't
in a
talking to you neither.
But at the end of the day, I think collectively, everyone needs to just figure out the bottom line solution. But, especially in concert.
Guys,
safety,
read
you
the
know,
description,
definitely gotta
please,
have,
because
you know,
I will
make sure
blow
that,
the
you
fuck
know,
up on you today.
these things are, you know, done right.
You think these festivals are too big, man? 50,000 people is a lot of people for anybody to
Hey, I
control.
appreciate you,
Their-
Ant.
their
That's what I was
festivals
just
are
saying. It's too
bigger.
many people, bro.
You know, way bigger.
Guys, y'all just have to understand, like what I just said, man. Understanding the reality of the situation, bro. Like, I want to hear what this man has to say, bro. For real. Y'all need to just
And you know, I just think
chill, man. Take a
it's
breath.
not about
No, don't tell me that, bro.
the maximum of it. I think it's about the attention to what's going on, and how it's going on. And as long as that's handled, I feel like, you know, things can be, you know, can go okay, will be okay, you know. But if you look at it through the history of festivals, you know,
Said don't mess with my homie like that. What up, Ant? What up, Ant? Hey. Hey guys, y'all be ready, man. We gonna turn it up in this concert, contest later, man. We gonna turn it up. Guys, like I said, man, the reality of this situation is Travis didn't care enough and humanity don't care enough about one another. So just let him talk what he gotta say, man, for real.
this isn't the
Don't
first
bring
time
your
having
weird
this,
ass
been a
shit
long
in here,
history of
like
this,
if
you
I'm
know?
gay
So
or if I have sex.
I feel like
what
if
the
you look
fuck,
at
bro?
the overall, you know, view
Whoever
of that,
Kings is
and
needs to
you
go
kinda,
rot in a
like,
hole.
dial in, okay, what could we do better to fix this overall for general concert safety? I think we figure out the problem, you know, and make it better for people to have better live experiences.
Live Nation reportedly agreed to end the concert early after the Houston PD and the fire department declared it a mass casualty event, but the concert continued for another 40 minutes. Was there ever any communication to you on stage that you should end this?
Well, yeah, I mean, they just told me right after, you know, the guests get off stage, you know, we're going to end the show, you know, and that's what we did. You know, other than that, there was no other communication. You know,
Oh, so you mean after the guests? What you mean?
yeah, after the guest comes out,
Okay.
we're going to end the show. But it wasn't communication on why. You know, it was just, you know, that's what came through my ears. You know.
Oh, so they didn't say stop now?
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
it
got
wasn't
you.
stop, no.
Wow. Do you feel like people are forcing more responsibility on you because you are the front man, because it was Astro World?
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm the face of the festival. You know, I'm an artist. You know, so yeah, you know, the media is.
Wait. Right in the hole with Dave of King is a loser. Let's all go. No one should ever have to die listening to music. It's just fucking wrong, bro. For real. Facts, bro. Hey, I'm ready to hear that. Factual, dead ass. Man, for real, bro. For real, man. No one should ever have to die listening to music. And it's a tragic situation, bro. For real. It's a tragic situation for both parties, bro. Because, I mean, like I said, y'all, you can't just think about one side of it, bro. Like you can't just be a one-sided person with this kind of situation, man. Because when like I said, it's reality of it. Like humanity doesn't care about one another, so they stomp each other to the fucking ground. Travis didn't care about what was going on out there. You know what I'm saying? Not that he didn't care, but you know what I'm saying? That's just the reality of it. He wasn't worried about what was going on out there. He was only worried about what was on stage. And they don't care about one another. But you also got to think about the other side of it, bro. Like, they got families grieving, bro. They have families grieving because people died. But also at the same time, like I said, what did that do to this man physically and mentally and emotionally? You know what I'm saying? So y'all can't just be fucking. That's why I said don't even bring the Astroworld comments, guys. Just watch the video. But some people don't know how to listen, I guess.
You know, they.
Yo,
yeah,
what's
they
up,
wanna,
Kyle? Finally able to
you
say
know, put
something
it on
in your
me,
live.
but at the end of the day, it's like, I don't think it's more so about that. I think it's more so about stepping up to figure out what the problem is. And I could take that. I could take, you know, stepping up to figure out what the problem is. I could take stepping into figuring out the solution that never happened again. Because that's what I generally want to do in general, even just for my
Guys,
community,
we're just
you know?
watching this video
whole
before the
idea for why I
contest. We're
brought
going to
this
end
festival
it and
to
we're
the
going to
city
start a
was
fresh
to,
live before the contest
you know,
starts,
show
okay?
that Houston is something different.
But I want to upload this to
You know,
YouTube. I
show
want to
that there's
upload this
all
reaction.
different types of lives, it's all different type of energy, and just bring that morale to the city, and just bring that energy to the city. So I definitely want to, you know, step in to figure out, you know, how could we fix this in the future? What can we do to, you know, change these things, you know?
Do you feel like you did everything you possibly could to help in that situation?
Yes. Yes. Anything I physically can, for sure, yes. you know, and it just, you know, if knowing, you know, what's going on, you know, you would just wish, you know, how if you, you know, could have done something better, or, you know, but standing there, 1000%.
You know, we know that the families of the people who passed are definitely watching this right now. And you know, there's nothing you could say to heal the trauma these families who lost loved ones are going through. But being that you know they're watching, what would you say to them directly?
I'll say to them that I'm always here, and that, you know, I'm in this with you guys, and I love you, you know, and I'll always, you know, be there to help you guys heal through this. And I understand that they're going through, you know, they're grieving right now, and they're finding understanding right now. And, you know, it's not just like a right now thing, it's a for everything.
Weird.
And these people that came to the show, they are my family. And I've always had that connection to the people I feel like that listen to the music or came to my shows. And that's why I really, you know, it's really hard on me even just, you know, to even like, you know, man, even, because, you know, they end up, they lost their loved ones, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it you know, it's tough. And, you know,
Bro,
I
I'm about
just
to
want
fucking
to
tear up,
always
bro.
just be there for them, and just always
I'm about to
just
tear up, bro.
be able to just know that I'm going to fix this for the future people, you know, and fix this solution, and fix this problem. I mean, you know, and find a solution to making sure that this doesn't happen in the future, and definitely be a number one voice for this, you know. Because that, you know, I feel like that's like one of the, what we got to figure out. Because other than that, it's like, you know, the show goes on tomorrow, or, you know, something goes, how does this get fixed?
This could happen again. It's happened before.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a father, you know, God forbid when your kids are of age, if they're in a situation like this, you know, I want you to put yourself in those parents' shoes right now. What would you want to see come of this situation if you
I want to
that
see
was you?
people put their heads together. I
Yeah.
want to see people really figure this out, not take this lightly, you know, and really act on it. And that's, you know, that's one of the main things that's important, I feel like.
I'm wondering if he maybe thought of the parents losing their children, like if he were to lose his own daughter, like bro, that's gotta hit home for him thinking about if it was his kid that died. Exactly, man, and that's what I was talking about. Like y'all gotta think about that. That shit weighs on that man. Like, and of course, like he helped him out. Like, you know, he's helping him out with the arrangements and all that stuff. Like that's amazing. But like, man, dude, like that's crazy. Also, guys, bro, if y'all don't know, man, everybody, y'all say a prayer for Nick Cannon, bro. For real, Nick Cannon just lost his 5-month-old baby the other day, bro, to brain cancer, bro. For real, that's crazy, bro. Y'all say a prayer for Nick Cannon and his family, bro. For real.
They gotta just act on it. It can't just be like something that happens and it just roll over.
Today's
gotta
a
be
real
something
ass
that's
day,
taken
bro.
serious.
So we got this and in the contemplator, bro. Today's a real
addressed
ass day,
seriously.
so
And
we got some
things
shit to
formed
address.
around it. Time and a lot of time and a lot of, you know, thinking power spent on this, you know, and really fixing, you know, whatever system it is that needs to be fixed, you know.
From the lawsuits to the media coverage, do you feel like you're personally under attack?
I mean, yeah, you see a name in it and shit, and it's like, but, you know, at the end of the day, you step in these, you know, you step and you want to do a festival, and, you know, when you want to do things and you want to build up, you know, it comes with certain things, right? So I think it's all about how you respond to it, and I think it's all about how you react, right? So I could feel that way, but I think more so about it's more about how I feel about the response that I care about more so, which is, you know, actually, you know, trying to step in and, you know, really step up to really fixing what's happening and really step up for the safety of concert goers or people in just live spaces, period.
I wonder, is there
Bro,
a
what
way to
happened?
even
What the hell is Travis talking about? Bro, what do you mean? The all the people that died at his concert, bro.
prepare for this? Because nobody, like you said, when you're doing the planning for a show like this, nobody is planning for this to happen. So how do you even prepare for something like this to happen?
I don't know. And I feel like when it comes out a little bit more how this could have happened, I feel like that's how we can kind of attack that. But even I was thinking of ways like tech solutions. You know, people come into these festivals with these bands that only scan you in, right? You have all type of tech now that can track your heart, can track your, you know, oxygen levels, can track if you're gonna be sick. You can put things now if you're gonna be, you know, get lost. There's all type of ways now. I feel like that can be the band that only gets you access to entry or to a food line or to food trucks can now be solvable to helping save lives, you know, can now be more of a response to people that are now on site and on ground. I feel like that could be a way, or, you know, even just figuring out what the exact solution, what the exact problem of it was, and dialing more into that. I think you can I feel like there is a way. I just think it needs to be time spent on figuring that out.
Have you been able to have any personal conversations with any of the families who lost loved ones?
I was able to, but, you know, I just want to just respect that, you know, the privacy of the conversation, and I'm thankful for them for even allowing me to have the conversation. So yeah.
How did you feel when some of the families rejected your offer to pay for the funerals?
All things are understandable, and, you know, at a time they're grieving and they're trying to find understanding, and, you know, they want answers, and it's not about that, you know. I'm always gonna be here, you know, to want to help them, you know what I'm saying, and it's not gonna you know, I gotta continue to just show up for that, you know.
Yeah, see, that's what I don't like. The whole spiritual connection thing. They're like, oh my god, it's demonic, bro. No, it's not that, okay? It's just, it's so easy for today's day and age, bro. It's so easy for people to just blame something on something supernatural or something that's not there, rather than what I said and blaming it on reality of that humanity just does not give a fuck about one another, and Travis didn't care except what was going on stage. But it's easy to blame it on something else. You know what I mean? Something like that.
I just wanted to make sure that they
Demons.
knew that I was there for them. You know what I mean? And continue to be there for them. I think that's just more so what it's about for that. Yeah.
Some people say your music played a role in this. Like I've seen them, you know, cite lyrics, you know, that encourage this kind of behavior. I've seen them say your music is demonic and this was a
Here we go.
satanic ritual.
Here we go. Here we go.
You think your music is to blame?
Here we go.
I mean, no. I'm a man of God. So that's the first thing first. And, you know, so it's just, yeah, that's that. And, you know, your music is just like self-expression, you know what I'm saying? And at these shows, I feel like people kind of like look at things, and if you've been to a Travis show, it's been different layers of shows, you know? I think people are just, you know, misconceptions and taking things they're seeing and, you know, all type of things, you know? And I've took pride in trying to, you know, grow from where I was when I first recorded music to now where I'm going in music. So yeah, I just think people gotta, and that's one thing with me.
Yeah, exactly.
People gotta kind of.
Nobody gives two shits, bro. It's not demonic, bro. Okay, like Kanye said, bro. It's the fucking. Some of you might not know anything about this, but it's the frequencies of the music, bro. Kanye talks about it constantly, bro. The shit's in Kanye's music. It's in Travis's music, bro. It's the frequencies, and some of these frequencies, dude. They they say like the frequency of these musics like can like trigger like heart depression or like lost times or like it messes with you. Like frequencies really do mess with your body. They mess with your brain. They mess with everything inside of your body. I mean it's scientifically proven. Okay? So when you're listening to this fucking music and you constantly have this one frequency just fucking banging, you know what I mean? That kind of stuff happens, bro. It does. But it's not fucking oh my god, Stevens, he's a fucking Satanist, motherfucker. Like, motherfucker, shut the fuck up.
Experience it sometimes, and I think that's what it was. People
It's
were
so
kinda, like,
easy to
even
blame it on
before,
shit like
they were
that, dude,
hearing
rather
about it
than
and coming to
reality.
experience it and taking away their own thing, and it's always going to be an outside opinion. But for the ones
Yo,
that
freestyle
really
beat maker,
believe in me
I appreciate you.
and understand what I'm about and what I'm doing, no, that's not what I'm preaching. I always
Says, wait, sorry to interrupt and act something, but is the frequency shit in all of our musics, even mine, bro? Yeah. It's in everybody. I mean, not everybody's, bro. Not everybody's, but like certain kind of music. Okay, when it comes to you, Playboy, like the kind of shit that you make, yeah, it's in there. It's in there. There's a couple of them. The it's like 415 hertz, I think. Stuff like that. But like in Travis's song "Stargazing," when it goes to the second beat and it's like like bro that and it's literally doing this like fast as fuck, and it's like that hard ass high ass weird ass fucking like almost scary sounding fucking frequency like sound, and that really does. I mean it's scientifically proven that frequencies mess with your brain like long term, or you know what I mean, like it does. So yeah.
always preach like love, always preach understanding, always preach, take care of your loved ones. Love each other. You know what I'm saying? Get out your ideas.
That's just stargazing is just one example, but I mean, plenty of it.
Love one another and step into that.
I mean, I think that's a part of it, but the music does encourage people to be violent at these shows.
I mean,
that's what the rage is about.
I mean, most of the music is me sometimes talking about what I see at the shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If I'm talking about the shows, and so that's just the energy, you know what I'm saying? But the energy isn't to come and start, being ultra violent and just being violent and hurting each other. That's not what it's about.
So it's more so supposed to be entertainment.
Yeah, it's everything is,
Mm-hmm.
and it's about what you experience at the shows and what you see,
Will this change the content of your music moving forward, you think?
What happened here
12 figure steak, man. That was the escape plan.
Travis Scott music.
Mm-hmm.
Are you using a fucking blowtorch to light up?
Oh, now you need to like switch up.
It's loud as hell. It is a fucking blowtorch, bro.
No, I mean I've made all different type of music in the
man,
first
so
place.
I wasn't the only one that heard
never
it.
was just like one lane or one genre of anything in the first place. So I just think it's all about experiences, and I feel like, it could be music to come out of it. Lyricism, just emotion. Music is emotion.
Mm-hmm.
And music is healing. And you can just find healing and find emotion, and
that shit was bussin'.
Just more progressive. Everything I'm trying to do is just
for real.
You said you're a man of God, and when I even said that, they say your music is satanic, I saw the face that you made. Where do you think that even comes from? Travis Scott is satanic. Travis Scott is
I just
demonic.
think it's just things people collect.
Yeah.
People look at the internet.
Exactly.
And they just collect and they
Exactly.
look at things and they look at visuals.
Facts.
And, you have all these
Facts.
theorists and people just thinking they're
Yep.
looking at visuals and don't understand, just the idea of like what art may be. Or
People
what,
love to make
what you're trying to
conspiracies
do,
and shit,
they just
dude.
make
Like
up your own message, especially when you're not out there like yelling the message all the time.
people love to
No,
make the
it's just-
conspiracies.
Yeah.
And when they say this is a community,
Rather than say Travis didn't care about them and they didn't care about each other. Period.
event,
I mean,
Astroworld.
Yeah, it's a
So they say a community event is a satanic ritual. How does that
Yeah,
make
that's
you
like
feel?
it's It's crazy because, you know, it's like I do
Sound
this for
like my
people to have a good
PS4
time,
trying to
you know,
load
we
up.
have rides, we have games, you know, it's things for people to get off field and
Facts.
experiences. It's not,
Facts.
you know,
That motherfucker
it's
sound like
fun
it's
at the end
finna
of the
take
day,
off.
you know, it's like, you know, and that show is just something based on what's, you know, just things, you know, it's not like, what? Like, why would we wake up one day and just trying to, that's just evil is not what we're a part of. We're not trying to be a part of that. We're trying to be a part of joy. We're trying to be a part of light. We're trying to be a part of full-blown happiness, love, you know, understanding, people taking care of each other, you know, community, people to leave from these experiences and want to go out and do good. That's literally what we want, you know, we want to show them these things, you know. We put everything into the, you know, this is, you know, this festival, you know, this is our 3rd year, you know, so we try to put, you know, every year we put everything into the festival so people can enjoy it, you know, it's not about just come perform. Not that, you know, it's things for them to do all day. And different artists for them to experience too.
Has the trauma of this tragedy impacted your desire to perform in the future?
I've always seen performances of art of healing for me. That's why I've always been so into it. You know, I don't know if you like, you know, looked at like some of the growth from where I've tried to take performance. I've always tried to, I feel like it's the art of healing. I feel like it's a moment where people have a mutual understanding. You know, and I feel like the first things first, before anything, is that we address, you know, a lot of safety concerns. I think the first things first is that, because not even just for me, you don't want other, you know, artists to have to go and take a part of that trauma, take a part of that experience, take a part of that, you know, that fear. You don't want concert goers to still be a part of that fear. You want them to feel safe. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just the first things first. And I think once we take major steps into moving in that direction, you know, I feel like, you know, it could be cool for people to practice that healing again, you know, and understand that. I don't think people should run away from it and shy away from it. I think, you know, it's a form of healing, you know?
You know, no matter what you do at any of your shows in the future, regardless of how much security, how much safety you put in place, you cannot control human behavior.
Yeah.
You can't control 40, 50,000 people doing whatever it is that they do. Does that scare you?
I mean, yeah, but you know, you also put trust in the fans too, to, you know, just have a good time. You know, you just reinstill that, and, you know, you continue to practice, you know, when you're on stage, to just remind them, you know, and even when they're there, to just constantly have messages to remind them, like, yo, look, you're here to have a good time. We're not here, if you see somebody, you know, help another, you know. I think it's just continuing to reinstill that message, I think help that mindset.
Yeah, so Astroworld was one of, you know, several ways you gave back to Houston. Do you think you've, you know, lost that privilege to do that?
To be honest, I haven't really like thought about that, because I've just been thinking about just community healing and, you know, the family's healing and, you know, all those things kind of building back up.
That could take forever though. That, you know, I don't know if you ever truly heal from these type of situations.
Yeah. And, you know, but
guys,
you
y'all
know,
chill
do
out.
these things,
That's
you know,
y'all
like I
being
said,
that's
music
y'all
is
being
part
weird
of
in the
healing.
chat, man. Listen, just listen to what's going on.
At the end of the day,
That's weird, man.
I just don't think, you know, a Travis Scott show or, you know, an Astroworld show, you know, wasn't the bottom line factor of what happened here, you know? And I think we just got to figure out what that was, what happened. But, you know, having a Travis Scott show, you know, we've done shows, you know, all over. That wasn't the, you know, what happened here, you know, something that happened here, you know? And that's why we want to fix it, because it can happen anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I think once we get further along in that, I think, you know, it'd be a little bit more receptive, I feel.
Just you as an individual, when you perform again, what precautions will you take moving forward? Just you, just based off what you can personally control. What precautions would you take moving forward?
I'll do the same thing I'm, you know, been doing, just double, you know, making sure everybody is on post, and, you know, I'll do the, you know,
Yo, what's up,
double
everybody?
down on just making sure that
Guys,
everyone
if
is
y'all
locked
just
in.
getting into the stream, y'all
Everyone
make
is
sure to read the
aware,
description
everyone is on
before
response, everybody is
y'all
on,
say anything or anything, bro. For real.
you know, on it. You know what I'm saying? And
we're all
look
trying to listen
out.
to what he has to say, man.
Try to, you know,
instead of judge and
If
shit.
you felt like it wasn't there more, push for it to be more. Push the call and response more with the fans.
Like, what you mean? Like, are y'all okay?
Or, try to have some sort of call and response with the fans while still being smooth in the performance. Because at the end of the day, it's still performance art.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why the whole general idea about this is you want to make sure that all these factors are done before we even go into.
Bro, Joe, James, what the fuck are you? Are you fucking stupid or are you stupid? Huh? Which one? Tell me. Are you stupid or are you fucking stupid? Huh? Dude, do you have no decency? Do you have no respect? At all? Like, people lost their fucking lives about this shit, dude. We're trying to fucking listen and you're fucking like, make a fucking beat! Make a fucking beat! What are you, a metronome? You can't stop doing the fucking same thing! Shut the fuck up!
These things, because you want to just, when you go in, you want to have the mindset that, okay, people are going to be okay. We can have a good show. If anything's going down, people are going to be right there to be the first one to get to them, And if there's going to be any communication, communication, but, I think, yeah.
When you did stop the show, how did you see that one person?
I mean, he was right there, you had you had people like just spread it out, And so I'm looking.
I'm on a roll today.
So I just called down.
I ain't playing with nobody today. I'm not playing with nobody throughout this
responded.
video or throughout the contest days at all, dude. Like, I'm not playing nobody's shit today, bro. Like, and especially if y'all gonna be fucking disrespectful about this shit, bro. Like, people literally lost their fucking lives, bro. People's family are fucking hurting. And this guy's fucking probably fucked up in his fucking head, and this guy's like, oh, will you make a beat? Can you make a beat, Christian? Can you make a beat? Like, bro.
That's the only one you saw.
Do you have sex?
Yeah,
Are you gay? Like, shut the fuck up.
The lights in the back, I just double check, make sure everyone's okay. I got a response that everyone's okay. Yeah.
How normal is that to see ambulances and everything else at these festivals?
Well, it was lights, so, and ambulances don't really have like red and blue lights,
So you thought it was
I don't. You don't know. You just looking at his lights. That's why I asked. I'm just like, yo, is it an ambulance? It's like, what's going on?
We got about 15 more, a little over about 20 minutes left.
Up there doing,
maybe about 17 minutes
doing
left.
Some turn. You don't know. But I didn't get a response. So, you got a response from the fans. I asked everyone to put their hand up, and then didn't get a response from anything else. So, just carried on.
Does it make you feel judged when you see videos, circulating of other artists stopping their shows, like to check on fans since Astroworld? Because it's almost like the insinuation from other artists is that, like, you didn't do enough, so we don't want to be like Travis.
I take it as, they're just taking extra precautions, because it might not have been something that, was running through their mind at.
Why are you calling me Christ, bro?
And they're just taking extra precautions.
What do I want to look like fucking Jesus? Don't call me Christ.
Make sure they don't run through the same problems.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
And I can commend them for that. I've always done the same thing, in my prior shows and at this show. So I feel them. I just think it's been a little bit more, people are more capturing it now, like, because of what's going on. I think that's just how the media works.
Do you feel like your team?
Yeah, because you kind of see the inside of things now.
To do everything.
Because he's seeing the things that he couldn't see that was actually happening on the inside of the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and he's seeing that on social media and stuff, and he's seeing, like, all the people that the posts and stuff are making. So it's, like, different. So he's, like, it makes him kind of, you know what I'm saying?
We could do.
And as far as what?
Just as far as, like, anything regarding to the situation. Speaking out.
Well,
reaching out to families, whatever.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of legal into it, but at the end of the day, I'm human, so I want to do so much to try to, like, help and heal, and you want to give time for people to heal, and you want to give time, but I want to be able to, like, go and start taking these steps to addressing these these problems and getting to the solutions, addressing the solutions and addressing ways to fix these things from happening in the future.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's the main thing. And I've always took pride in trying to lead things and go and attack things and, be the first to jump out and go do it, So I'm more than, happy enough to go.
But then there's the person Travis Scott, but then there's the business of Travis Scott. So I'm sure there's a lot of people around you trying to protect the business.
Yeah.
So for you personally, like, how much do you want to protect the business as well?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, like, people have to understand these businesses aren't built because, you Charlemagne, I'm Travis. So it's like, I've always cared about,
Bro,
fans.
you know what? I think you're absolutely fucking stupid. I think you're absolutely fucking stupid. Because you won't shut the fuck up. Dude, you literally said, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. Like, dude, like literally 100 times. Why do you keep saying that? Follow the judges, bro. Inkbox, Daltonist, Paulie, Ant, me, Loneheart. All that good shit, man. Y'all know what it is. Good answer.
Give a,
Stupid.
It's about them. So it's like, obviously it's like business and this, but I've always been the one that's like pushed back on vocally, like, yo, we gotta, this is about, the fans, and the team has always felt the same way. And so, and anytime I've ever done anything corporately, that's just how I've always been. It's just like, yo, we want to go do things to make sure that the people that are experiencing this product is having the best experience. It's not about, what we could do, like the numbers, like, that's not what we chase here. We chase for people to have the best experience. We want people to enjoy themselves. We want people to walk away with just ideas. Like, wow, this is like,
They say that there's no permanent friends or enemies in business. So, if anybody decides to back away from Travis Scott on a corporate level, do you care?
No. But
No.
I've never jumped into things with people that didn't know me.
Yeah.
So
I feel that.
everyone I surrounded myself with, it's always been, a backbone and, supportive to anything I want to do to help fix anything that could be a good cause, So, I'm thankful for that,
If the families of the victims never forgive you, will you ever be able to forgive yourself? Can you live with that?
Well, that's a nice question. That's a nice question, bro. Whoa.
Nah, it's tough.
Hey, guys, did you hear what he said? He said, if the families of the victims were never able to forgive you, would you be able to forgive yourself?
It's real tough. Because I want them to really know that my intentions, wasn't to harm their family at all. It's for them to come to have a good experience. And I've always feel like I have a connection with my fans, through the music. I feel like when they come
Yeah,
to
he
see
did.
me,
Hold
it's
on,
not
guys.
just
Hold on. My cat did something stupid. Alright. Alright, guys. Sorry. I needed a drink. He hit... Hey, dude, Charlemagne hit deep with that one, dude. He hit deep with that one. Okay, guys, for those who... he said... Oh, let's just rewind it. I want to rewind it to that part.
But I've never jumped into things with people that didn't know me.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone I surrounded myself with,
Yeah, and you're fucking, like, weird as fuck.
it's always been, a backbone and
With no decency or humanity.
It's anything I want to do to help fix anything that could be a good cause,
Bro, shout out to you, man. Chris, you're fire as fuck. Thank you for being the best streamer on BandLab and making my day, man. Thank you, and you make my day, homie.
I'm thankful for that,
If the families of the victims
Here it is.
never forgive you, will you ever be able to forgive yourself? Can you live with that?
Damn.
Nah, it's tough. It's real tough. Because I want them to really know that my intentions, wasn't to harm their family at all. It's for them to come to have a good experience. And I've always feel like I have a connection with my fans, through the music. I feel like when they come to see me, it's not just like, oh, they're coming, they coming. It's like a connection. And sometimes not knowing, people not understanding like artists and where we come from, it could be a disconnect. And I would love to, instead of understanding, and for them to truly know where my heart's from. It didn't come for me to harm, and it wasn't about a show to keep, at all. It's about for them to have, wanted a very good time, and it's just tragic that it didn't turn out that way.
Do you feel like you're being villainized?
I mean,
nice question, bro.
I feel like it comes with being in a seat, and I feel like they point the finger at me because it's my festival, or they want to, it's I am who I am, and it maybe not a lot of like
I'm gonna share the stream.
Understanding about like what's going on, but like I said before, I feel like I can kind of like take that, in a sense, because my whole career I feel like people have been trying to do that, and I feel like I've shown through actions that that's not my character.
Weird shit,
that's not,
bro.
That's not who I am. I'm shining through positive, and I feel like with understanding and with everything, I feel like people understand that what my heart wasn't there to be the villain, I was there to be like a hometown hero.
He's definitely good question.
The day before Astroworld, there's footage of you discussing the importance of giving back to your community and how much it means to you to be able to do that. Do you think people have forgotten, your heart in all this and what Astroworld was truly about?
I think people, are grieving, and it can get, misplaced with, who cares about that? What's going on right now? But
I think this is a little ill-advised. To be honest, that's my opinion.
Like I said, I just want to continue to.
Like I said from the start of all of this, it's literally just the reality of what happened. It's that Travis didn't care about what was going on out there. He cared about what was going on stage, and humanity doesn't give a fuck about one another.
Stepping blocks and continue to do in the charity.
Yeah, people acting crazy today. Don't we restricted 5 people today, man.
Like I've been doing for Houston, I was doing those things before, not looking for people to pat me on the back for them. I was just doing them simply to make a change. And so you wouldn't be surprised if people don't, pay attention to some of those things throughout whenever you are doing them. But that's not what you're doing for, really. So I feel like at the end of the day, you continue to do those things, regardless. Do
you think you'll ever be able to recover from this emotionally?
Damn!
My grandmother, my dad, my mom, they've always told me to, put your faith in God and hide behind His wing. And at the end of the day, I think you gotta. I've always told myself, things are gonna get it's hard. You know, things can be feeling amazing sometimes, and things can get real hard. You know, and I think how you respond to things and where you channel your emotions is very important. You know, especially at a time like this, and I gave my, you know, it was hard for me to really, because it is the first time anything like this. I've even seen anything like this, heard of it, and it be happening, you know, to this whole community. You know, it just, you know, you kind of just, you want to be able to channel that emotion to just respond, and you got to be strong, man. Stepping in and doing the things for the community doesn't come with being, you know, too weak. You got to be able to, you know, step through these things and show people that you really,
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, chill, fam. Let's ease into this motherfucker.
you really care. You know, this wasn't just to get to the point to do this, but it was really to
Yeah, it's
create active
3:33 for me.
change, you know? And I think, you know, these are, you know,
I'm in
these
class, but I
moments
prefer
right
to
now
watch
where
you.
gotta
Shout
really
out.
show, you know, where your heart is in this
Let's
thing,
go.
you know?
I love that
And
shit,
think,
man.
you
Y'all
know,
are
that's what
funny,
I've
bro.
always, you know,
You
wanted
kids
to
are
do,
funny.
and, you know, I want to just continue to do that.
I'm glad you mentioned your family because that was one of my last questions. Like, how important is family been in this situation?
You know, it's been important. You know, all my family was there too. You know, so it's been important. But to be able to have them and bounce back, you know, ideas and
Oh, he'll be back.
know,
I promise you.
them grieve.
He'll be back. He'll be back. But the thing he keeps talking about the most, like the grieving period, like for the everybody, like I think he truly respects that. I really do. In my opinion, I think wholeheartedly that he truly respects that. And I think just because he didn't give a fuck about, like, yeah, okay, humanity didn't give a fuck about everybody out in the crowd, and he didn't care about what was going on out there, but I could tell you that he cares because of what happened, for sure. But, I mean, it's just unfortunate. Both parties are wrong. Both parties are at fault. I mean, no one was right. It was just way too much, bro. But
With, you know,
he's
for
definitely
those families
he's
as
definitely
well.
clear in the fucking room.
Pray for those families.
You're
as
right
well.
about that,
Continue
Caleb.
to,
He's
you know,
definitely clear in the room.
them also being a helping hand as well, you know, which gives me more hands to
I don't know.
help.
I got it for
I
Christmas.
feel like
I don't
which
know
is
how
more
much it is.
important. And you know, them always having my back to support the idea of want to create this change. I think, you know, at least gives me more confidence that, you know, I'm not in this alone. You know what I'm saying? To help fix this, you know, for the families, for the community.
As a superstar, it's weird, right? Because these same outlets that report on this tragedy, when something like the W cover leaks, then now they want to get back to your relationship. And whether you and, you know, Kylie are together or not. Is that not
Oh yeah, I'm glad
strange to
he
you?
didn't get on the
I
tour.
mean-
Don Toliver.
Yeah.
Don Toliver.
So I don't really
Radio
like
Post
do
said, "Oh well."
only do magazines I like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But-
that's kind of fucked.
You know, a magazine gonna try to like figure out
Yeah,
what the fuck
that's
they
kind
wanna
of
figure out,
fucked.
you know.
I know.
I've never did anything for a relationship for, you know, anybody to try to figure out or put a label on what they want to put it on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we know what our relationship is, and you know, so just stand strong on it.
So I guess my final question, man, who does Travis Scott ultimately, I guess, think is responsible for this tragedy?
What the fuck? What the fuck kind of question is that, motherfucker?
You know,
How does he? What the fuck?
it's crazy because
Guys.
tragic happened here, and
Yeah.
what I've just been trying to, you know, get to the bottom of is just what happened here, how it happened here, and you know, I think the families are owed, you know, that. I feel like, you know, the community is owed that. I feel like we're owed that to just know what happened here, and you know, I don't want to just speak too soon. I just want to figure out, you know, what happened, you know. But you know, we, like I said, you know, as artists, we just leave this up, you know, to professionals to make sure that we, you know, that fans are having a good time. You know, people are protected and can, you know, leave and have the best experience ever. You know.
You know they're going to pick this interview apart.
Yeah.
So is there anything you want to say, you know, to your fans, to the family of people who lost loved ones, you know, before we get out of
Let's
here?
go.
I mean, I want everyone to just continue praying for the fans. I want people to continue praying for the fans that was lost. You know, I want people to continue praying for the families. I want people to continue just reaching out for healing. I want people to continue to just be there for each other. And remember that, you know, that love is just, you know, everything. And with that, you know, we can try to cure everything, you know, and take steps into, you know, healing. And I think the more we try to, you know, continue to let people grieve and continue to be there for people and, you know, check in on people and, you know, check in on your loved ones and just, you know, I think that's just like one of the most important things. And, you know, staying strong through this while we, you know, figure out what's going on, you know, and bring understanding to these families and.
Yo, what's up, little
That's
scars?
what we're going to do. We're going to send healing energy to everybody
up, fam?
involved. The families,
What's up, man?
you know, those who were lost, yourself, because nobody wants tragedies like this to happen.
Yeah, not at all.
What's up,
Preventing them
fam?
moving
What's up,
forward is the only
scars?
thing we can do.
Yeah.
Appreciate you,
Thank
brother.
you, man.
Yes, sir.
Working on a new track.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Guys. Yo, guys. That was amazing. I'm good. All right, everybody in here right now. Okay, listen up, guys. Listen up, okay? Contest starts today. Okay, before we start on that conversation. Look. I'm glad Travis you know, did come out and do something like this. Especially with somebody like Charlemagne. I don't think it could have been hit any better. I don't think things could have been axed any better. It got a little real at the end. Which I mean, of course it would have. The real situation. I love Travis to death. You know what I'm saying? And what happened? But what happened is absolutely crazy, and it's sad. It's heartbreaking. It really keeps me kind of lost for words. You know what I mean? But like I said, reality is reality, guys. Reality is reality. Period. Okay. You guys always remember that. Don't always listen to what the internet's saying about this demonic stuff, and that shit is a joke. Okay. It's easy to blame stuff in today's world on things that aren't there or shit like that, you know what I mean? But truly it's reality. And the reality of it was, like I said, Travis didn't care about what was going on out there. He cared about what was going on stage, of course. And humanity doesn't care about one another enough, so they fucking stomp each other to shit on the ground and kill each other. We were taught that way, I guess, in this generation. Okay? That was a great interview. I'm glad we got to watch that. But anyways. Contest. It starts today. Literally in like 30 minutes, bro. In like 40 minutes the contest starts, dude. This is fucking gonna be crazy, okay? This is gonna be fucking mental. Mad motherfuckers. Alright? Listen. What we're gonna do is we're gonna end this stream right here. I'm gonna use this as a video for a Travis Scott reaction, blah 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 blah. Okay? I'm gonna end the stream and we're gonna start a fresh one, okay? we're gonna start a fresh one at 4:15, okay? So literally in like 20 minutes, we're gonna start a fresh one. I'm gonna end the call. I'm gonna call all the judges. I'm gonna run it to them. We're gonna get in a Discord channel together. We're gonna get on the phone and we're gonna start the stream back up. So all of you that's in here, make sure y'all get back in the stream right away, dude. I'm not playing, bro. Y'all don't want to miss this contest, man. Y'all don't want to miss this, bro. But I did want to watch this with you guys. I truly did, and I'm glad we got to. So listen, I'm gonna end the stream right now. But listen, that doesn't mean y'all make sure y'all keep it in your head. We're literally gonna start in like 20 minutes. Okay? I'm gonna call the judges. We're gonna get on the phone and we're gonna start the stream. So be ready, okay? Much love to you guys. Y'all get ready. We'll be starting to rank up back in like 20 minutes, okay? 20 minutes, guys. Be ready, okay? Be ready, guys.